Hey everybody, I just wanted to make this quick video today because just things I've been seeing online and things I've been hearing from people. And this is something, um, as a massage therapist, I remember hearing this from a ton of my clients. And I'd have a lot of these clients, like they're lifelong clients for the most part. They come in issues, then you get them on a good maintenance cycle and stuff like that. And then if something new comes up, but when you have a good massage therapist, you tend to stick with them as long as you possibly can. So a lot of these people I just knew for years and years, if not over a decade. And the biggest thing it's for this subject that I remember is hearing how many people would, I don't want to say complain, but voice their frustrations in wanting change, wanting to have more time, wanting this, whatever that change might be, and just not being very happy. It's kind of, that part of that overwhelm, things we wish we could change. We're getting, having conversation. And of course, I mean, now especially, I'm basically like the massage therapist, just mindset wise, trying to get the stress and anxiety under control. And so, even as a massage therapist, I'm telling them, like, you have to make time to stretch, you have to make like self care. Of course, back then I was focused a little more on physical self care, but I still did talk about that mental because everything stress in our bodies all starts with the mental stress. We all push it down. If we didn't have the mental stress, for the most part, we might still have tightness or injury depending what we're doing, but the stress tightness would all be gone. Our neck and shoulders would just be, and for some people, the glutes would be night and day difference, right? So it's always been so important for me, always that self-care, non-negotiable, like you just need to put it in the calendar. And time again, like even some of the same clients, 2 years later are still kind of saying those same frustrations. Oh, I wish I had time for self-care. Oh, maybe when the kids are done hockey. Oh, maybe when the kids get a bit older, like all these random maybes that, let's be real, that's like saying, in September, oh, maybe I'll go to the gym January 1st, like everybody else. Like, if you're not willing to do it now, then you're not going to do it. It's making that commitment, making that choice. So I just really want to make this video just to really emphasize how important it is to just decide. And we need to let go, and we need to not focus on how am I going to get this done. Because let's be real, guys, think about any situation that's come up in your past. We always figure it out. Always. That's, I don't know, part of being human or something, I guess. I don't know, but we always figure it out in the end. And so this is one of those where you just have to decide, what do you want? Make that choice. And once you decide to do it, you will figure it out. So, I mean, obviously, if you've seen my previous videos, always set a goal. You make your decision, and the best way to follow through is to set a goal, whatever that goal might be. What's your ideal you? So whether it's your ideal lifestyle, a work-life balance, you want to relax, you don't want to work after a certain hour, whatever that might be. Maybe it's like you keep dreaming about losing these last 10 pounds, whatever it be. Maybe it's that I just really want to get together with my friends once a month. Like, these goals can be for anything in your life, right? But just set that, like, what do I really want? And don't just make it, oh, I'd love to, get together with my friends once a month. Oh, so I'm just going to make it like once every other month to start, make it easy. No. What is your goal? Write it down and commit to it. You're going to make this happen because it's going to make you happy. It's going to fill, those self-care tanks that are going to make you a happier, more fresh, more efficient, better version of yourself, which is in turn going to help everyone around you, right? And then once you commit to it, you just put it in the calendar. So whether that might be a workout routine that you're just going to put in there, maybe it's like the date night, you just put in the calendar. You text your friends, find a date that works, put it in the calendar, and tell them they must do the same. Then no matter what else comes up, everything else gets scheduled around it. You make it that non-negotiable. right? Which means it has to happen. It's like going to work 9 to 5. You know, for the most part, I know everyone's got a little bit different version on this, but for the most part, you go to work every day because that's how you make money, and you have to make money, you have to pay the bills. Like, that's just what we do. People don't just think, oh, maybe I'll go to work next Monday. Oh, like, we don't have this willy-nilly attitude when it comes to that, because it's important that we pay bills. It's important that we have a roof over our head, that we feed our family, yada, yada, right? But for some reason, even though these other things are just as important, self-care is just as important. We get one body, we have one life, and there's no sense wasting it being mentally unfit, unable to enjoy anything, unable to give back to our families properly, maybe crippled by the time we're 50 because we didn't take care of ourselves, right? Like, it really is, if you think long term, it's just as important. We just don't see that now. We don't put value in it. So just commit to it, decide what you want, decide what will make you happy, make that goal, and then make it a non-negotiable in the calendar, and everything else gets scheduled around it. And I just had a conversation the other day with someone, and the thing that popped into my head with them, and I'll tell you, is like, when you get sick, when you're literally in bed, you cannot barely get up, you're like, have a bad flu, you know, you're not really eating a lot, you just literally need to rest, or you're in the hospital type thing. When that happens, you rest. You're too sick to do things. So it doesn't matter what's on your list. It doesn't get done because you're sick. And then you just know when you're better, you pick everything up. It's still there waiting for you, right? So this idea that it has to get done or my world will crumble is just a bad story we made up to keep ourselves in that comfort zone of drama, chaos, hamster wheel. Like, if you haven't seen my previous videos or anything, that drama, that overwhelm becomes our comfort zone because we've learned how to survive in it. So that's what I'm talking about. And we do self-sabotage to keep ourselves there because, again, that's become the comfort zone, which means it's become the safe space. Very odd, very kind of backward that we do this to ourselves, but that is what happens. So these are just, it's a bad story to keep us in that comfort zone, because as proven, if we get sick, maybe we go on vacation, maybe something crazy happens, and the list gets thrown out the window for a couple of days, it's all there waiting when we get back, right? So having one extra non-negotiable in your calendar, especially if it's only once a week or once a month for a couple of hours, we're not imploding anything. Our crazy hamster monkey mind might make us think that we're just taking away time from all these things that have to get done. Trust me, they're gonna still be there. You're gonna fit it in somewhere else. We always figure it out. But you have to prioritize. And if you truly want this, you have to just decide, commit, make that goal, follow through, put it in the calendar, period. So I hope this is helpful. This is literally when I started, it's literally just what I had to do. You know, my first goal was that stopping work at 7 p.m. the latest, and having that at least half an hour time to myself to spend with the boyfriend, maybe watch a show, whatever it was, to get at least a bit of relax time before going to bed. And literally, so it was like 7 o'clock, and it was like, phone went over there, laundry got put down. If I wasn't done filing, I'll do it tomorrow. Like, whatever it was just non-negotiable. And you just commit to it. Period. So yeah, that is, you know what, it started, best decision I made, really reinforced. I knew I had wanted to commit to my journey to getting over my overwhelm. And that was one of the things that was like, yes, this is working. I actually started relaxing, having those evenings again. It was amazing. And it just encouraged me to do more, go further, grow more, yada, yada. Yeah, it's really great. So guys, do it, get it in the calendar, commit. Definitely, if you have questions, of course, hit me in the comments. If you have win celebrations, if you've ever seen my other videos, no celebration too small. We always want to celebrate and win. So put it in the comments. If you have a good celebration, you set a goal, whatever, I will celebrate with you. whatever it is, I just love comments. Yeah, let me know how everything's going. Let me know if you need any help, whatever it might be. All right, guys, we will talk to you later.